And Andrew, I'll tell you another thing too. This is more. I'm stepping away from just kind of your individual contributor hires, which are the lifeblood of a company. I'm not talking about your VP hires. This is completely ripped off from Jack Welch. Um, he would never make a hire unless he was sitting down with the significant other of the person that he's hiring. And so for me, then I worked for somebody else that always said, if I haven't had at least a glass of wine and looked deep into their eyes, I'm not hiring them. I think that was a trust thing. Some people don't have wine, so but maybe you look deep in their eyes. I don't know. Maybe you're scaring them. But the point is, you're never going to find out more about somebody until you take them to dinner and you sit down for 2 to 3 hours and you listen. How do they interact with their significant other? Is there respect there? Are they always talking over them? Is there a mutual respect? And the thought from my perspective is, and look, life is brutal, so there's no judgment here. But if you're going to run a very large business, you probably need to have some pretty good interpersonal skills and be able to balance the challenges that you're going to face in that business line or business in general. And it's not so different from what you manage at home and sometimes how the home manages you. But it's, there's a give and take there. And I think there's a maturity that's required in senior level positions that you can really tell how the interpersonal maturations are for somebody. And nothing like dinner and wine to pull that out.
And would you do that in all parts of the world? Like if you're hiring your head of Europe, would you head over and do that over there?
I would, especially in Europe. Yeah, because if you're not here, it's really hard with the different times. EMEA, not so much, but APAC, it becomes hard with the different time zones, and you really need to. It is a job to make sure that you stay connected, and I'm not talking email and text. That's not connected. To make sure you have that deep connective tissue in the relationship. So I absolutely would. And oh, by the way, the significant other then buys into the company. And that, you don't do it for this reason, but it becomes a reason you are highly differentiated versus other folks out there. Hey, they took the time to get to know me. This must be a company that deeply cares about me. Well, if the company wants to succeed and they don't want the traditional 15+% attrition, which costs you way more than you can imagine, they should take it seriously. And, the hard road is the easy path. It's a lot to put all that effort into the hiring process. But it's a whole lot better to put it there than afterwards to try to remedy something you just didn't catch in the beginning.